Hello, everyone, and welcome to my commentary of Fate. Oh, what is the freaking full title? Fate Grand Order, um, Camelot 1, Wandering Argentum. I think I got that right. We are watching it via the Blu-ray, and I will be watching it dubbed because I'm about that lifestyle. Um, I'm excited for this because I enjoy the Fate adaptations. Even hearing that this is probably the weakest adapted Fate Grand Order thing, but that's fine. I'm just in it because I want to see cool stuff with my servants that I enjoy. So we are going to hop on in together. I need to pause. I need to go back to the start. So that what we can do is we can time it together with your own legal copies of it, right? That's what you're doing. So let us join together to watch the first of the two Camelot movies together in 3, 2, 1, play. I get excited when I hear the Aniplex logo now. It's just always something good, you know? So yeah, this is Production IG, so it is a different company than Clover Works, right? They were the ones who did the other ones there that were really, really, really good. I do also have the list of voice actors ready to go. So I did see small clips of this when you played Grand Order, and there would be the the missions that would show clips from the anime. That was wild. That's Merlin. Like, dang, that's Robbie Damon. I also have the list of voice actors, so dang, yeah, the flowers, if they're growing on him, he's been there for, I mean, obviously he's been there for a while, but. So it's been a hot minute since I've actually experienced Camelot, so some of this will be reminders. Okay, that's a good dub bed of your voice. I like that. Oh, technically, one hand and one super cool god weapon, but okay. Also, when this leaked onto YouTube, which was really funny, just the whole thing was put up on YouTube, English subbed. I did download it as soon as it went up, just to be like, ooh, just in case. But thankfully, the Blu-ray release did happen, and I did get it. There she is, my probably about fourth or fifth favorite version of my wife. I'm excited to hear what some of the knights sound like dubbed. Oh, there's Mr. Lansing a lot, and there's CGI knights in the background, as if there was any doubt. That's a foot. I have also watched a lot of the stage play of this because the some of the stuff in that is really cool. Like the way that they handle the ornithopter is legitimately brilliant stage direction stuff. I've actually used it in classes as examples of the way they incorporate technology into it. Are we just jumping right to it? Wow, okay. We're going in right ahead. We are jumping quite a bit around, I guess. it is weird to hear these terms that are just totally normalized for like what I learned in school. Even just seeing more Da Vinci makes me happy. Just, I want all of her in GIF form. Again, if you have not seen it, I do recommend watching YouTube clips of the stage play, because how they use this ornithopter is incredible. Coolest effects. Japanese stage plays are so beyond. And on the question of will I do stage play commentaries, probably not. Dang, bro, you know you could use strengthening, right? Or, yeah, that's true too. You know, I'm kind of on team chubby mash, but muscle mash is also good. It's the shards of glass which are the worrying part, because that implies something has detonated that. Well, it's not glass, never mind, that's ruins. But if there's shards of glass, it would be cool. Actually, wait, wasn't it? No, wasn't it? There was the whole prologue you basically got when you played FGO Mobile. I'm pretty sure it was. Something like that. Hey, it's the sprite guy. I like that. Lucius. Okay, I did Lucius. That's not the voice I expected for Arash. Oh, who is he? Ryan Colt Levy. Let's see, who is he? Oh, he's also Coup Prototype. He's kind of an up and comer. He's not really in a lot. Oh, never mind. He's Denji in Chainsaw Man. Okay. Wow. Giving him this voice gives a different feeling to him for sure. Look at him drinking the not holy grail. Okay, that's. Am I gonna have to keep a foot count? Can you change the camera, please? Thank you. This is a lot of white people in one place. Also, the massive claw. Wow, she looks different in production IG. Hmm. Good timing. This would be very different if they came at a like the day after. It would have been closer to like Babylonia, where they have to live in the society for a while. They have to be using some, especially Da Vinci at least has to be using some, concealment magecraft because the massive claw is definitely a problem. Oh, geez. Oh, even Fujimaru's hair looks so different than what we're used to. I think they only did this, right? They didn't do the other stuff. My man's packed up with calorie mates, though. Oh, yeah, he would recognize the armor. It is going definitely faster than what I would have expected, you know? And that's a thing I've heard from a number of people is that this one goes really fast and that the second movie slows down quite a bit. Which again, it's an adaptation. You're not going to get everything in there. Wonder if at this point Leonardo had the backup bodies ready to go. Was he the first trauma child? Oh, rip. Oh, tattered brown cloaks. So not great in real life. So amazing in anime. God, Da Vinci's boobs are so huge. Like, I'm sorry, they're distractingly huge. Hmm. I thought it happened outside the gates. Hmm. We don't stand a chance against them unless we had, I don't know, two archers. Probably do a good job. Okay. Gawain? Gawain? All right. John Paul Kerliak. Oh, it's the boss baby. All right, he's the boss baby. Good to know. Good to know. He's the boss baby. I can't handle that. God, what a good design. Kari Walgren doing what she does best. I never really put together. They call her the Lion King, but the helmet looks dragon-like, which makes sense concerning her birth. Oh, frick! Yeah, you know what? This feels more brutal luring them into here than just doing it in the outer gates. Because in the outer gates, it's easier for them to run. This is scary. You know, there you could take a funny thing with this and be like, oh frick. But you could do a funny thing with like the Lion King remake, and please, I'll do anything. I'll be the Lion King, please, anything. Drop out. Oh my goodness, buddy. What was your plan? I mean, I get it, you're the hero, but what was your plan? Oh wow, he's just gone. I didn't think they would just enemy fade away. God, Gawain looks so much better with the cape. What an improvement on his design. Ah, he said fate. Oh, the main theme. The Excalibur theme, which makes sense. Because it's Galatine. Okay, so this is good for serious Gawain, but I need to hear what he sounds like when he's being a silly Billy. Now, does he recognize the armor though? That's the question. Or does he even care? God, those boops, those breaths. Okay, so he does. Oh, are we gonna get to see it be like the 3 kilometer long stupid one? Yes, good. Sick. What? God, having a sword that's just, yeah, I can make it 3 kilometers long is freaking great. It's like biggest dickus. Honestly, considering the Monty Python references that exist in the series, could have happened. I like how in, the real story, Lucius lasts for so long, but here it's said once and then it's like, yeah, it's gone. Our Gotlim, okay. A lot of this is going to be me learning how to say the names correctly. Remember how I called it Chaldia for so long? Oh boy. And not a single Urali was needed. Hello! Frick yes. Yes, yes. That's there's nothing hotter than a woman with a pile bunker. Well, okay, a woman with a pile bunker and big old boopers. Whose dagger was that? Was that a rash? Does he use that? Hmm. Ooh. Kari Walgren there's a different cadence to her voice in this one, which makes sense. Jeez. Okay. Both of them are good. Kyle Bear. Or no, that's not Kyle Bear. That's oh, that's J. Michael Tatum. That's freaking that's from Bacano. We just had him. Yeah, Isaac. Oh, whoa. Whoa, is this like CG? Whoa, this is weird, but cool. I kind of really like how this looks. Oh, frick. Was that Gareth? Whoa. Looks like Simon Belmont. Like PS1 Simon Belmont. That's Kyle Bear. Yeah, I can tell from his screams immediately. Yo, I'd watch a whole thing like this. Hmm. She didn't lose an eye in this one. In Garden of Avalon, it says she lost an eye in the battle. Whoa, that's crazy. Oh, the eyes appearing there was kind of sick. It was also he who had a female voice in the dub for some reason. That's right. This is where isn't Tristan pursuing them here? Never mind. It's Lancelot. Nope, I was right. Nope, I was wrong. I'm sorry. When did Lancelot get the ability to do wind ones? I guess whatever. I've not seen him in anything but, berserker form pretty much. Oh right. Her sacrifice. I forgot. Yeah, this is it's going a bit too fast for this to make a lot of sense. Like for the emotional payoff, you know? But I feel it's because in the point where it is in the game, it makes sense because you've been with her for so long. But in this, because it's like you're just seeing her really, and next series has her alive, it's not that big a deal, right? Whoa, the Wings of Time! Freaking Chrono Trigger stuff. That's awesome. Actually, it looks a lot like. Nice. A little bit of Italian in there. That does look a lot like the prototypes of the actual Da Vinci stuff. That's pretty cool. God, right? Doesn't he? Isn't he unable to kill her because he just is too much of a woman lover? Which is like, that's fair. Oh frick, that's so good though. So far, the explosions have not been as bassy as I like them to be. You know, some of the stuff in Babylonia and Zero were like an apocrypha. Those bassy explosions rock to your soul. They're okay here. So yeah, they didn't even go to meet him at the start, which they did before, right? I'm pretty sure, didn't they go and they meet him early? You're right. Hmm. I mean, again, changes have to be made, but it's a very truncated retelling. Frick, Mash can shield surf, can't she? Oh, an oasis. How lovely. He is shook up over that. Not even calorie mates can make this kid not be sad. Right, because that's not a formal contract since, spoilers, he's not a real servant, right? Well, wandering is in the title. They are doing that. Oh, that's another one of those things that's bigger in reality compared to their sprite form. I guess not much. Okay. Yep, I like that. It's GK Bows. Bowis. She does good stuff. I like her acting. Oh frick, she was Felicia in Marvel vs. Capcom? I gotta do some artwork for that. Yeah, it's a perfect voice for her in English. I like it. Big Chungus. Ujimara the type of guy to just be like, yeah, she's cute and has a good character design. We can trust her. And even if we can't trust her, we will eventually be able to trust her. That's how it works. Oh, we really didn't see much of like the kingdom. We just saw basically in front of the pyramid. So this is actually a little bit new. Buddy, your mic quality is worse. Hey, so the whole thing about those not being ears, that's such BS, right? The way they move, that's not hair. Oh, it took you till now to see it? And and boy, can he bust a move. God, it'd be wild if they actually put that in this because it did come first. The stage play did come before the movie, I'm pretty sure. That'd be so great. Just he busts it down Ozymandias style. Or as my sister calls him, Meow Meow Ozzy or Ozzy Meow Meow. She loves him. And it was because I showed her the dance of the Sun King. That's what I expected for his voice, yeah. This is Stephen Fu, Jamie, Street Fighter 6. Let's see, who else? Weather Report, JoJo. Oh, right, is his head gonna fall off again? Are we gonna see that here? Because that was a random scene. Wow. Fujimaru's a bit more aggressive than normal. Usually just kind of chill. Oh frick, please have her name pronounced. Please. Yep, that's a perfect voice. That's good. Perfect. Reba Burr. Oh, they're not gonna say her name. Oh yeah, Reba Burr hasn't done a ton of stuff. Some newer stuff for sure. Ivy, Fire Emblem Engage, Aphrodite, and Record of Ragnarok. Which yes, I know of its existence, and I know. Don't worry. Let's see. Yeah, a couple things there. To this child, deliciousness doesn't matter. He will eat anything. It is funny that no matter how far we get from what Stay Night was, food never disappears as a theme. Okay. Betty sounds too close to like Betty, which is a very funny name to hear. Like freaking all we need now is Veronica. That is some goopy Ghibli water. Wow. Didn't expect an extended nude scene. It's a bit weird. This scene is interesting. Again, one of the problems with it being a movie is there's not time for him to get this feeling, you know? At least he's honest. Oh, she has a really cute voice, actually. There's a lightness to it, which is perfect. He's pressing the skip button, you know? Boy, I kind of wondered why wandering was in the title, but now that you think about it, that is pretty much what they do, huh? Just they wander from place to place in the desert. That is kind of what the whole beginning is, huh? Will it revive you if you die? I don't even remember this as a plot point. Oh, wow. Yeah, what? Was this a plot thing? I don't remember this at all. I love the orchestral mixes. It's real good. And the Blu-ray came with the soundtrack, which is great. So are they just not going to say Xuanzang Sunzang's name so I can know how to say it? Be nice. They just called her Caster so far. Be nice if they're like, if she's like, hey. Because I'll say, so far, this movie feels like someone could watch Babylonia standalone and 100% get it. This feels very much supplemental to those who played the game, which are two very different ways of handling an adaptation. Oh, buddy. Sorry, it just I can't take it seriously because it just makes me think of the shitty reboot, the live action. It's every time. There she is. That's my king. That's my king. I like her cape. I hate her stupid small crown. If we could just never have that dumb tiny crown ever again. It's so lame. It's cheesy, right? There's an elegance to everything about her, especially when the cape's on, but that crown ruins the design for me. And I get it, king's supposed to have a crown, but I feel like it wouldn't look like that. There would be it's I mean, look at the crown of, Lancer, right? Lancer Artoria. It's so much better than it being a cartoon Kingdom Hearts crown. Wish that was me. Okay, Patrick cites Hassan. It's real good. I mean, Patrick Seitz can voice anyone, and I'm down with it. You're the archer, buddy. You invented the word. I do like the vibrating mask things. That's a nice way to do talking with him, actually. I do like there is such a difference in character between this Hassan versus the Stay Night one, and it's because the Stay Night one was kind of a messed up summoning, right? Really like that like this is what he's actually like. It's not a bad guy. Wonder who voiced him in let's see here. He was in Heaven's Feel also. That's good. That's good. I was gonna say, was he in Unlimited Blade Works, but he's not in that route. I forgot. Oh right. Tawara Tota is not in this, which is again, uh, and Hassan of the Hundred Faces. Both of those, I think, are the ones that I would have said are fine to remove. I forgot about him being clairvoyant. It is kind of funny because if there's someone who knows self-sacrifice, no, they won't. There are multiple servants there, and that is one fish. There is a single fish. Oh, frick, never mind. Massive fish. I do really hope they translate the Grand Order Food Throughout the Ages manga that the today's menu author worked on, because it's such a good idea, right? Putting in, we go to different parts of history and look at the food at that time. Because again, you think about, yeah, it's like Nasu. Oh, even the fact that they're eating with their hands, as they would do. It's the small things with how they deal with food and cooking, which again is such a fate thing. Because the community part of eating is such an important part of fate. They've still not said Sanzang's name once. What a bro. Cursed Arm's a bro. Oh, we're here already. I thought it was a longer thing to go do. I forgot about this side plot. The question is, how quickly will it be resolved? Is it going to be a 1 minute them sneaking in, then them sneaking out sort of thing? Let's see. Okay, that is a very extended shot of the environment. I swear to God, if they're back with her already. Okay, good. I, I thought if that was it, that wouldn't be very good. Can you believe it? The assassin really assassinates people? Ironically, you don't get to see assassin be like unassassin servant be a true assassin very often, right? Of course, Mordred say still Erica Mendez. Oh, dude's just a human. This is a surprisingly grounded battle with Mordred here. Never mind, the sword was thrown and is now going to be kicked. I take it back. That's cool. That's cool. Nice. Don't cut away. You better not just cut to it being over, because that was pretty good. Now the question is, will she take her mask off because it's like the more popular character design? Oh, I don't remember that. Interesting. Oh, it's already off. It wasn't even tied on. What? I don't remember that. All right, so this is Kimberly Woods. Um, couple background roles and stuff. Actually, not a lot. Probably the biggest role that I see here, aside from Hassan of the Serenity, is the the one blonde bully from Nagatoro. Oh, apparently a couple characters in the Nier Automata anime too. But that's a good voice choice. Honestly, I feel like out of all the servants who are like obsessed with Fujimaru, I feel like Serenity makes the most sense. The whole one person immune to the poison thing, thanks to Mash's poison immunity. I think it just makes a lot of sense. More so than like, Kiyohime and stuff. What are you gonna do? You don't even fight, bro. Oh, I really hope we're not gonna get, not in this movie at least, but his whole speech of I hate women. Gareth? These pronunciations. I refuse. Whoa. Okay. He just berserker lauded all of them, basically. Your boops are insane. Okay. I was not super far off. In fact, that's pretty close to what I would, use. What? Oh, I thought she did some Nico Robin powers for a second there. Okay. Uh, this is interesting. So that's Sun Wukong's weaponry. Okay, and that's the Kappa's or whatever weapon. Yeah, yeah. It is cool to actually see she basically uses like Raiko's technique, but turns into the Journey of the West characters instead of the Four Heavenly Kings. Because I mean, she used those in Grand Order, but splitting and using them like that, even the blowing the hair, like yeah, it's a nice reference. Please, Shining Finger, please do a Shining Finger. Oh, he's doing the Argetlum. That's okay too. I was really hoping he'd just go straight up Shining Finger. Any glowing hand, I just want to. If I could get a tattoo of making my hand always glowing, I would grab things and just yell Shining Finger while I grab them. Do you think Agravain can't be summoned as a servant because he would hate to be in a Caldia full of women? I mean, if it was a noble phantasm, what could you have done? Man, I mean, I get you have to have the tiny hole, but what a perfect spot for, you know, someone who is really good at archery to get you. God, I love when an archer also uses the arrow as a melee weapon. Monster Hunter lets you do that, and that's always fun. Ooh, angry Kyle A. Bear. It's not just his regular flavor. It's closer to like an evil Ryu. Man, this Lancelot with the short hair is so much better than the long hair version that we saw in like Zero. It's just so better. Oh, cool. Oh, cool. That's a sick way to do his noble phantasm, actually. I like it. I like it. The tiny cut that expands. That's almost cooler than the chainsaw. So Tristan is Griffin Puatau. We brought him up before. Well, he's also the voice of Dantes, right? Oh, he's Genki in the Miles Morales game. Cool, cool. Oh, and Hop in Pokemon? Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's coming up in the world. He's the freaking voice of Don Chan in Yokai Watch 3. That's his biggest role. Yo, play Freebird. Sick. He's learning that it's not the best matchup for him. Oh, he wouldn't even notice by the looks. He just hears the sound. Angrily strumming. Is that I guess if you're on like a violin, is that strumming? I don't know. Isn't it Common Rider RX that kind of has this whole thing with the hand blade and then a pose after? I only know because Leona in KOF basically does it too, and it's a reference there as well. Yeah, that was a rough matchup for you, bud. Right. I think I predicted when I was playing the chapter. I'm like, yeah, this is where the movie's gonna end, isn't it? Oh, this is a different tone. Going for sad piano. Isn't that also very fitting? Where the original, the king doesn't understand. The king's heart doesn't understand human hearts. Didn't that also come from Tristan? Very fitting that we get that here as well. Just parry it. Just parry it, Mash. Press forward. This is a very different tone to what it originally was, but for it to be the climax of the movie, makes sense. That is what it does. Nice. That was that. Hey, the dub handled that speech real well. So does I thought that the pullback and then when he released it was enough for him to blow up, but I guess it doesn't work that way. Where's it even going? It's going to the Kamikaze Doga dimension. Oh, that's weird to see. It's weird to see it unfurl like that. Yeah, see, I always took it as when he, like, as soon as he releases it, the force of the release was what causes his body to just, oh, that's cool though. I took it as like, then that's what pops his body, right? Like the feedback from that, not what we're gonna see a slow fade of him here, I'm guessing, right? Let's see. Oh no, he's just gone. Hmm. Oh, whoa. That was more anger than sadness. Okay. So that was, yeah, little rough. Um, I feel like it simultaneously skipped too much and did it too quickly, which I mean, I guess it's the only way to really handle it, right? Um, but it hit the important notes there, right? Some of the I feel like they could have cut out some of the stuff with the villagers. I mean, I get it. The whole point of the we want to be traveling, right? The wandering, it's kind of the whole part of it. Um, it was, you know what? I'd say like if I'm feeling generous, I'd say 7, but I'd probably say closer to like a 6 out of 10, right? Um, it just didn't have the even the animation didn't go as hard, right? If it was the same story, but like, dude, if it was like the Heavens Feel movies, oh frick, right? Um, one thing I will say, because this got brought up in an earlier thing, no, I've not watched Unlimited Blade Works, the anime there, but I did see uh, Heavens Feel just because they were in theaters there. That's just where I'm at with that. We'll get to those. Yeah, so we're getting this. It says UFO table there. It's really not. It's really not. Yeah, overall, it was okay, right? I do hear from a lot of people a lot of the problems that existed in this are lessened in the sequel there. Not greatly, but it's better. Everyone I've talked to has said like, yeah, the second one's better. Um, Probably because you can kind of cut out a lot of the plot now and just go in with the action, right? I mean, aside from we didn't get Mash learning of her heroic spirit there. It's also it is a bit of a shame now that we know more about the knights. Like I kind of are we gonna see Sir Kay ever? It's one of those things where it's like I kind of do hope we get to see more. And I feel like in these times, I feel like they're too afraid to use a placeholder design because they've had to do that before, right? They've had to use placeholder designs and then go back and be like, actually, there's someone else it's going to be. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. Soundtrack was on point, but yeah, just the animation didn't go as hard. It was it's okay, but the music was good. Music was good, and I have no problems with the dub. I think the dubs are all good choices. Again, Arash gives a very different feeling. Um, I always kind of took up this song's wild. Where's it going? It's just kind of going everywhere. Um, I always took Arash to sound more just like generic protagonist. There's like a darkness to his voice, which again makes sense if it's the voice of Denji from Chainsaw Man. But that provides a nuance to his character that I really like, and I think that's one of the reasons why I really enjoy listening to dubs. Is there's every dub choice there's nuance to who they pick and why, right? In Japanese, you get the Japanese voices and you get used to them. But when you then think, okay, what would they sound like in English? There's different ways of handling it, right? And I like that. I like the choices that they make for some of them there. I mean, some of them just sound perfect, like Hassan, Nito Chris, Schwan saying there's a little bit to her that it's a little surprising. I like it. There's a depth to it. And boy, her boobers were wild in this. Crazy, crazy boobers between her and Vinky. Insane. They gotta calm those down. So I'm waiting to see if there's a post credits or something, because they're I know there is in theaters of the what's on next time, right? Let's see here. Oh frick. Was there more of them? Interesting. There looks like there are silhouettes of more of the knights at least. Interesting indeed. God, seeing the Fate logo gets me excited. That's really funny because that's been a while ago. It's been a hot minute. All right. Cool, cool, cool. Last thing I will check, because since we're here and I have the Blu-ray, what extras are on this Blu-ray? We got the teaser trailers, we got the commercials, we got PVs, we got character PVs. Really? Like what is a character PV for Caldia look like? Is it in Oh, it's in Japanese? Okay, so yeah, it's just the commercials there with clips of it with certain characters. That's neat. That's neat. I just wanted to see what that was like, what those really are. Nothing too crazy. I mean, it's nice they're included for sure. But yeah, okay. Well, that was the first of two Fate Camelot movies. We'll be watching the second pretty quickly here. Might as well just do it back. I have to bring out my PS5 anyways to watch it. So normally I don't plug it in to record videos with. I keep it on the couch just to hang with. But yeah, thank you all for watching, guys. We'll see you next time for that. See you then. Ciao.